Hey and welcome. Let's get started right away.
I know this isn't my style, but after that shit at the church, I want to what's coming to him.
So Dex actually gives you a phone call, which I did not get on camera. I'm sorry. Where he just says, "Pick me up at the church." It's time.
Let's just make sure we get there in one piece. We're gonna have enough problems with Angelo's boys. We don't need any other surprises.
Right. So yeah, we just gotta go to Angelo's house and start fucking shit up.
Just between you and me, man, I don't trust Manuel. If he's willing to sell out Angelo so quickly, what's to stop him from selling us out?
You know, it's dialogue like that that makes Dex a really fun, interesting character. By which I mean, he's not a really fun or interesting character at all. He's just kind of...
I really hate to sound like Johnny, but the best plan I got right now is to just go in there and take Angelo out.
I mean, he kind of sounds like how I would sound like if I was a character in this universe. Which, you know, is not why I'm playing the game.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous about taking the fight to Angelo, but he's come knocking on our door twice, and I think it's time to return the favor.
I mean, I guess they're just trying to go for a brains over brawn type character, but they could have him be a little more fun. Alright, so here at this fancy mansion, which actually is owned by Angelo.
I got your back. Just make sure I don't get killed, okay? Here
God,
we go.
Shut up, Dex.
Hey, I'd really appreciate it if you make sure I don't get dead.
See, he's just kind of like wimpy. Okay. Going in straight in is kind of scary. So I always like to collect my thoughts a little bit before going in. Oh, hey, you don't get that. Oh my god, cops too. Just ignore him. There's usually cops coming after me. I try to ignore them just because I don't need the extra notoriety. You can see the star went away. Nope, didn't work. So again, going into a house, lots of close quarters.
Where the hell are you?
Shotgun, best way. And there's a lot of dudes in here with the submachine guns. You know, the extra homie helps. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, sure. Oh, there goes Dex. Of course. My female homie just said something about virginities? I don't know. Dropping food, dropping guns, moving upstairs. That's where Angelo's hiding. We can't actually go through the door to the left. You have to go all the way around. But resistance a lot thinner up here. A little more oblivious. Especially this guy right out here. Fortunately, I'm able to miss. And let's bust down the door and take out Angelo.
Shit! Don't just stand there. Get in, motherfucker!
Alright, so that cutscene made no sense. We were barging down the door with several hundred rounds of ammunition. Shut up, Bex, I'm talking. Yeah, and then he had a gun, but it was empty, but then we had another gun so we could wound him, which is never talked about again, by the way, and I don't know. So, if you've noticed, we're chasing after Angelo, but we're not supposed to destroy his car, we're just supposed to chase him. We just gotta make sure our car doesn't get blown up. Generally. So we have infinite everything, which is nice. We don't have to use the weapons that we just carry around day to day. And goddamn, I just love blowing up cars with rocket launchers. Thank you. So we just gotta protect our shit. Generally, if the cars are far away, use a rocket launcher. If they get close, you gotta switch to a gun because it's pretty easy to blow yourself up too. Like, I think he always hits this pole, and that can kind of screw you. And there's another corner where he just kind of squeezes by the wall coming up, where I might have killed myself a couple times. Yeah, right here. You just gotta, right next to the wall. Just kind of have to be careful. I'm actually going to an area of the city we haven't seen much yet. The red light district. Supposed to be seeing more of that in the Vice King stuff. Oops, cutscene coming up.
Don't worry about it. He ain't got too many places he can go. We'll find him.
I do like how our guy scoots closer. So yeah. So because Dex is a giant wimp, we lost him. But we can track him down. And he also just left us here with the car. So I guess it's up to us to keep the storyline moving. And drive the wrong way off the bridge. Oh well. So the next thing we have to do is the very last Carnales stronghold. And it is a huge pain in the butt. It's taking me the most tries of anything else I've done in this LP so far, which is saying something considering some of the activities. It'll look pretty easy when we do it now, but believe me, I hate it. Let's get started.
Head over to the docks. Troy got a tip that the Carnales called in a heavy hitter from out of town. Make sure he never gets a chance to hook up with Lopez.
So it sounds pretty easy enough. Just have to kill people. And this first wave is pretty easy. But it's just the next couple ones that can be. And the very end part of this is where everything bad happens to me. Generally, bring homies. Homies are a must on this one. And make sure you have plenty of ammo for your submachine gun and your automatic rifles. This map is where everything is going on is really spread out. And here comes reinforcements. And so being able to do a lot of damage at long ranges is pretty important. So this is another defend. It's kind of what you'd think the police station one would be, where they're actually sending a lot of guys after you instead of just 2 every 30 seconds. And it's just pretty much, it's just a constant stream of dudes. And they're carrying some machine guns, they're carrying shotguns, their accuracy has gone up. So yeah, the best way to do it is really just stay out here and be really proactive about chasing them down. One of the ways I was kind of playing it earlier was I was trying to use the containers as cover and try to funnel them into me, but they really just shoot at my homies and then they'd shoot me up because I wasn't killing too many of them. You are the best, you are the most efficient killer of bad guys in your crew, so you really need to be taking the role because your homies just kind of back you up. You can't really depend on them to take out guys for you. So we got another minute left. Our homies are still doing pretty well. Just like this long-range firefight stuff, it can be so... long-range molotails, Jesus. It can just really chew you up, especially if they're leading you and you're not leading them. There's just not as much cover out here. See, they're just kind of piling on over. More guys spawn behind us. Like, where did these guys even come from, seriously? Setting the cars on fire is a good idea, because either guys, well, as long as you don't do that. Because either they're trying to run away from it, or they don't, and they get blown up by the car. The nice thing is that everything kind of resets. Whoever is out here kind of goes away, and your homies regenerate once the next phase starts. The cars stay out, which can be a problem. So here I'm just kind of playing time. Because now is when the hitmen show up. And as you'll see, there are actually two of them, besides from the one just mentioned in the voiceover. And they both have rocket launchers. And they will completely destroy you if you're not careful. So, but there's a lot less of the other bad guys. Best way to take these guys out, long range weapon. The rifles are still pretty good damage, long range. Best way. I died to these guys so many times just from shit like that. I finally just grinded a bunch of money, bought a ton of rifle ammo so I could do that. And that's the end of that. And it took me so many times, but you know, I just make things look easy. First thing you gotta do is gotta pick up the rocket launchers. So that's the end of this video. The next video we have will be the last Carnales mission. So, I know you're sitting on the edge of your seats, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.